You're live.
Hello everybody. Happy Monday. It's been, did you have snow? We didn't get any snow in Dinner. Well, we got the most pathetic little smattering of snow. Didn't even cover the ground. It was awful. I love snow. We didn't get any. Did you get snow by where you were? I do love it. I love the snow. I know a lot of people don't, but I'm a fan. I like a crisp, nice snow walk. No snow in Dinnis. Really pathetic effort it was. Not happy. How are you all? I hope you had a good weekend. I think we're just a couple of minutes early actually, but I got lots to do, so I thought I'd just get on with it. Thank you to everybody who watched Achanda. We had 2 cracking shows, really good shows, and if you ordered as well, that's amazing. Yeah, we had 2 really busy shows, which was lovely. It's really nice when we sell lots of stuff, obviously money wise, but also it's nice that people know like the products and stuff. So yeah, that was it was really good fun actually. Horrendous journey up there. The M4 was shut and the M5 was shut, so it took me way longer. I got there by the skin of my teeth, I really did. But it was fine in the end. The way back, it's lovely, really nice drive back, but never mind. How are you all? Who's coming online, Drew? Who's saying hello today?
We got Taryn, we got Nikki.
Hi Taryn, hi Nikki.
Carol, Sheila.
Hi
Katie,
Carol, hi Sheila.
Linda.
Hi everybody. We got Drew today. Drew's on a day off, so he's volunteered to film. So we got our Drew back today. And we're going to do a reversible kids apron today. Really quick and simple. And I just thought, these are a nice little thing if you're making for charities to sell, or if you've got like a little local nursery or a primary school, who've been working their bottoms off during lockdown and stuff, trying to keep like key workers' kids occupied and thought. I just thought, maybe, or you might, grandkids and kids of your own and stuff. But I just thought it might be a nice little project. You could, because you only need 2 fat quarters for each one. So it's a nice, quick little project, really simple to do. But it might be nice to make some up for a charity or a primary school or a nursery and donate them. Because we all like to sew, don't we? But sometimes we sew and we've got nothing to do with it. So I thought we're going to do that in a minute. But first of all, we're going to do one of our mystery boxes. We haven't done one for ages, and I know you all love them. So we're going to do Drew's just going to answer the door because the door's just been knocked. So hopefully he'll be back in a second. We're going to do a mystery box. So we're going to do £20 worth of fabric for £10. Okay, it will be completely random that's in there. There may be some half meters, there may be some fat quarters, but it's £20 worth of fabric for £10. It's already live on the website. I've already done it for you. But I know you guys love a mystery box, so we thought we'd have a little one of those. It's going to be 24 hours only, so it starts now, and I'll take it off when I come off the live tomorrow. So yeah, you've got 24 hours to order a mystery box if you want them. It's all 100% cotton. It's all, those of you who've had them before will know the quality and everything. We don't put any nonsense in there. It's all 100% quilting cottons from our design, from all our design ranges. And so that's the deal today. We're going to have a few daily deals for you this week. Okay. So mystery boxes are now live on the website. £20 worth of fabric it's half price for £10. Okay, so go ahead and order if you want to. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do some little kids aprons. Anybody there saying hello or any comments or anything before we get started?
Heather and Eileen said hi.
Hi Heather, hi Eileen.
Lindsay says hi.
Hi Lindsay. Lovely, fab. So we're going to do some little kids aprons, okay? Really nice and simple. Now this one isn't reversible, but since I made a load of these for the shop, and we sold loads and loads of them, like little ready-made ones, and this was just one little random one I had left. But I'm actually going to do it reversible, which is even quicker than having to do all these little hems and everything, because it's like one lot of sewing. It's brilliant. Okay, so we're going to make that, and we're going to put a little pocket on it as well, just at the front, so they've got somewhere to stick their crayons and paintbrushes and sweet wrappers and snotty tissues and all the rest you do with little ones. So okay, what you're going to need is, just make some space, you're going to need 2 fat quarters per apron. All right, and from the fat quarters, so I've just got these lovely farmyard ones. So I've got some little sheep and collie dogs, which look just like my gem. And this one, which I love. I love the fact it's got a little fox in amongst the chickens. I don't know if you can see that. We were looking the other day and Sarah was like, oh, I didn't see a fox. I did see a fox, but every now and then there's a little fox in amongst the chickens, which is a bit dangerous, frankly. But you're going to cut down your fat quarters to 15 inches, which is across the top. Okay, so if it's a directional fabric, you want this edge, the top edge, to be 15 inches by 18 inches. Okay. Now, once you've made one of these, you can quite easily make them bigger or smaller if you're making them for older kids. But, you know, this would easily fit sort of a toddler up to about a 3, 4, 5-year-old, that sort of age. So you want 2 fat quarters cut down. They could be the same, you know, if you've got, you know, same fat quarters or just a plain on the back. But I thought it might be quite nice to make them reversible. And you're going to lie them out right sides up. Okay, so I've got this one right side up. And I've got this one right side up. Okay. So they're 15 by 18. And we're going to fold them in half this way, like this. Okay. So, anybody got anything to tell me? Anybody did anything nice over the weekend? Did you get snow? What did you do? Anything exciting? No?
Marie says someone talk about boxes of the February subscription boxes been sent out?
They haven't. They will be sent out by the end of the week. Okay, so if you ordered a subscription box during January, that's for the February subscription box, and that will go out this week. They'll be going out by Friday, so that you get them first thing, you know, so you get them Monday or Tuesday, and that's the February. If you order now for a subscription, it'll be for the March one, okay, because we have to have a cut-off of the 18th of each month. So anything before the 18th of January was the February subscription box. That goes out because we've got to have time to collate it and everything, and how many we actually need to put together. So anything up to the 18th of January was for the February, and that will go out this week. Anything from the 18th of January to the 18th of February will go out the last week of February, and that'll be for the March box. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Right, okay. This is my folded edge. Sorry, I've had to turn it towards me just a second, just because I need to be able to measure. This is the folded edge, this is the raw edge. And from the bottom edge, I want to measure up 10 inches. Actually, sorry, no, I lied, 12 inches. 12 inches up, okay? So I'm going to go from that bottom, and this is a 12-inch ruler, so I'm just going to make a little mark there at the 12 inches, okay? And then from this top corner here, I want to measure in 4 inches. So I'm going to line it up like that and measure in 4 inches. And I just want to line up my ruler like that to that, okay? And we're going to cut off that piece like that. So it was 12 inches up and then 4 inches in, okay? And just cutting off those little bits there. And then we've got, when I open this up, 2 little apron shapes, and you know they're symmetrical because we've cut them together and we've cut them on the fold. Okay, the other thing you want to do if you want to put a pocket on, okay, is you want a little piece of fabric that is 6 inches by 10 inches, okay, like that. So it's 6 inches across, again if it's directional, 6 inches across, 10 inches down, and we're just going to fold that one in half like that, and that will be the pocket. Except we're not going to fold it like that, we're going to fold it right sides together. So we're going to start by making the pocket. So we want to fold it right sides together like that, okay, and grab myself some pins. Oh, why is my sewing machine not turning on? 2 seconds, ladies. Okay, don't know why it did that. Here we go. And we're going to stitch around this, but we're going to leave a gap in the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to start here, stitch down, round the corner and across, and back stitch, leave a little gap, back stitch here, round and across. Okay, so we're going to take this over to the sewing machine, and I'm going to just use edge of foot on all of this. Don't have to worry about a 1/4 inch or anything like that. You can just use edge of foot. Okay, so any questions, any comments there? What's going on?
A lot of people asking where the mystery box is. They can't see it.
Oh, it should. It should be on there. Should be on there. I'm sure I put it on there. Try the daily. If you try the search function on our website, hang on. Let me just check for you. I I'm sure I did that just before we came on air. I know I updated the stock quantities. Right, let me check for you. I'm going to do this live. Okay. Website. And if you, I don't know if you can see, if you on here on the top of our website, if you go into the search function there and put mystery box, hopefully it comes up. I'll double check. If not, Sarah or Sean, if you're there, can you double check that?
Sara says she's checking.
I don't think I took the hidden button off. Can you check for me, please, Sean? It'll be on there in a minute, okay? They'll definitely be on there in a minute. Sean's on it. It was me thinking I was all organised for a change. Really wasn't. There we go. So I'm just going to stitch around there. But if you ever that search button's actually really good when I've remembered to press the right button by the looks of it. Okay, there we go. So I've done one bit, and then I'm going to leave that gap. So I'm going to start again where my pin is, back stitch, come along. Any other questions there? Or are they just about where the mystery box is?
Yeah, it was just where the mystery box is.
I think Sean's on it now. Okay, it'll be on there in just a second. I might not have pressed publish. There we go. Okay, so take those pins out. And I'm going to come back over to the here. That's my little. And then I'm just going to clip those corners just to get rid of that bulk so I can turn it through there, and then turn it through the gap. So hopefully Sean's sorting it now for you guys. Okay, so push those corners out nicely. So any other questions or comments there, just while I'm... Anybody having a chat today?
No.
No? No one's having a chat today? There we go. Push those corners out like that, and we're going to give that a really good press. Just get it nice and neat. And that bottom edge where the gap was, just turn that under and press it all, because when we do the top stitching in a second, that will all get jointed in. All get closed up. I used a black wadding yesterday, and it's all gone over my ironing mat, which is now transferring to the fabric. I need to get a lint roller on it. It was really fluffy, the black wadding, and it's gone everywhere. Just realised it's all going over the fabric. I'll have to find a lint roller. There's bound to be one in the house somewhere. So what we want to do now is you want to decide which is your top so that it's directional. So I'm going to go that way. Want that little fox and all just there. I'm just going to top stitch across the top, okay, just to give that edge, push those edges together. There we go. So I'm going to go all the way across there like that. Like that. Just top stitch that one. Okay. So now we can start putting this together. So we're going to... Anybody having a chat there while I'm just putting this together?
Katie says she's looking forward to making one of these for her niece.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, please do. So I'm just going to start use this. I mean, you could put a pocket on both sides if you wanted to, if you want to make it truly reversible. But you would just make another one of these, okay? So I'm just going to line up where that pocket is. So this is, your waist ties are going to go sort of here. So what you want your pocket to come down about 2 inches from this point here. That's about right for putting little hands in, okay? And you kind of want to centre it in, right in the centre like that. And then we're going to put some pins in just to hold it all in place. Like that. There we go. And another couple this side. You could add some decoration onto this. You could, put the child's name, or if you're making for somebody in particular, or just an initial or something, on the pocket. You could use a coordinating fabric if you wanted to, because at the moment it kind of blends in nicely, doesn't it? What we're going to do now is we're going to stitch from this top edge here, okay? Again, edge of foot, we're going to stitch down, across the bottom, and that will also close that gap. Across the bottom and back up, and I'm going to stitch about 1/8 of an inch away, and you definitely want to back stitch on on the two top edges, because you know, little hands ripping their hands through, you want to make sure it's nice and secure just here. Okay, so we're going to go back stitch here all the way around just to secure that pocket. There we go. So did anybody watch Achanda? Who watched? Who bought? Well, did you just have a watch and see? What did you like? Hang on. Ooh, sorry, I'm going to lift that foot. It's just moved a little bit. There we go. It's better. Did anybody watch? Anybody?
Sean's just said the mystery box is now live on the website.
Ah, brilliant. Thank you, Sean. Did I forget to unhide it? Or did I just forget to publish? Oops.
Marilyn said she missed the contents of the mystery box. Would you mind repeating?
Oh yeah, the mystery box, it's £20 worth of fabric. It's random, it's a mystery, okay? You can't choose what you get. But it's for 10, so you get it for £10, but there will be at least £20 worth of fabric in there, okay? We've done it a couple of times before, and I know people have been very excited about them and always loved what they've got, so we thought we'd do another one. So yeah, it's and Sean's just done it live, but it's £20 worth of fabric for £10, so you're basically getting half price fabric. Okay, there we go. So that is the little pocket on, simple as that. Okay, there we go. So you've got a little pocket on the front now, so they can drop their Kit Kat wrappers and all the rest of it in there. Yeah, so I'm just going to trim those little ends off. Any other questions there? Oh, sorry, you're not Al, you're Drew. Drew, while I'm
Linda says she watched both her Chanda shows.
Ah, thanks, honey. Mind you, Linda, you've had to do a lot of a lot of cutting for us, haven't you, Han? Is that Linda Head?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Right, little necktie. Okay, so I've cut a piece that's 18 inches. And we're going to put this, so this is just a cotton India tape. We've got some of these printed ones, coloured ones, but you could use ribbon. You could make your own ties out of the bits of fabric that are left over. You know, just like you make a bag handle, you turn it, and just top stitch it if you want, if you don't want to use this. But this was nice and quick and easy to use this cotton India tape. You can get it just in all sorts of colours, but all just plain cream, you know. So we're going to pop this up here, and you want to bring it in. I tend to use like finger width. I don't tend to measure it. Finger width in from the edge, like that. Okay. And pop a pin in. And I always make sure there's just a little bit overhanging, which will go into the seam. All right. So I'm going to pop that one in like that. Hold that in place. And again, finger width across, little bit overhanging. Pop that one in like that. Okay. So that was an 18-inch piece. And then I've got two pieces for my ties, which I cut, I think they were 20 inches. So 1.5 meters of tape would do an apron, okay? And these are going to go just here on this little points. And again, I'm going to just overhang it a weeny bit, like that. Just find that makes it a little bit more secure. They don't pull out as much. And pin it in there. Make sure it's all out the way. And then this side as well, like that. Okay. So has anybody had snow? Have you had snow where you are? Anybody go for a nice walk in it? Make them feel all wintry? Because I didn't get to. Okay, so you're going to kind of leave all that in the centre. Just leave it like that. And then we're going to add on the second piece. Okay? You're going to line up those bottom edges like that. I'm making Drew work for it today, aren't I? Because he's going to have to go in and out and in and out. And this is where I like my clips. It's so much easier with clips at this point. Okay, and then I'm just going to line up those edges and pop a couple of clips all the way around just to hold it all together. I like to make sure I've got one where the ties are, like that. Just a bit of extra security, even though they're pinned in, you know that they're definitely in then. So we've got, what have we got coming up? On Saturday, we've got a YouTube live. So it will only be on YouTube, it'll be exclusive to YouTube. If you like Manx quilting, I know I've done a tutorial on the 1 o'clocks, God, months and months and months and months ago now. And we did it for ICHF as well. I'm going to be doing the hexagonal Manx quilting. If you watch the one I did for the craft shows page, you'll have seen then that I've been playing around with different shapes with Manx quilting. So it's not just that traditional log cabin. I've actually worked out a way of doing it as a hexagonal. So we're going to be doing, it's completely free, 1 o'clock on Saturday on our YouTube channel. So you've got to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is free to do so. You just press the subscribe button. And I'll be live on there at 1 o'clock doing a tutorial. It should be about an hour's tutorial on there, all about on the Manx, hexagonal Manx. So anybody who's free on Saturday, please join us for that. Right, I'm going to take this over to the machine, and again I'm going to leave a gap in the bottom so I can turn it through. Okay, so I'm going to start here, back stitch all the way round, finish here and leave a gap. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the machine and do that. So this is a bit of boring old straight line sewing. So talk to me, ladies, what's going on?
Jean said she had snow where she was.
Did you? Oh, did you get out in it? I'm very jealous. I love snow. We didn't get any here.
Lindsay says she's looking forward to Saturday.
Ah, cool.
Marilyn said she loved both shows.
Lovely. Ah, thanks for watching.
Jean says she thought it was last Saturday. So Saturday just gone. Then she wondered why she couldn't find it.
Ah, no, it's this Saturday coming, Han. I was a little bit knackered this Saturday, to be honest. After, Sarah and Linda, they were cutting for 3 days straight to get everything ready for a chanda. And I had so much planning and stuff to do. It's just been crazy. So, yeah, I did do quite a lot of sewing on Saturday, but that was ready for other shows and stuff. But, yeah, I actually had a lie-in. It was lush. I still woke up at 7:15. You're like, really, brain? You don't have to get up. But I did. I stayed in bed till 10 o'clock. It was lush. I had a cup of tea in bed, watched Saturday Kitchen. It was much needed. Okay, so I'm just, as I get into a corner, I'm just pivoting, lifting my foot and coming along. When I get to the ties, if you just go back, reverse over the ties, I just think it helps, again, secure them with, little fingers. They're not the most gentle, are they? I can't believe how hot it is in here. I'm boiled. Yeah. Absolutely boiled. There we go. And then just reverse back over that tie.
It's not built up the heating on.
There we go. And then down this side. So it is a little bit boring sewing. Anybody else there? Anybody else having a chat?
Marilyn's just asked what quote is that behind you on the wall?
So this is a table runner pattern that I've been playing with, which is a 3D hexagon one, and it's a tutorial I'm going to be doing for the craft shows again on February the 20th, and it's a way of doing working with hexagons and diamonds, but it's all done on the machine. You have to buy a ticket for the event, but you get to, I think there's 50 hours of crafting demos, and I'm in the quilting den again. Like it was last time, and it's February the 20th. You can go onto the craft show's Facebook page, and they will you can buy a ticket. I think it's £6, something like that. Oh, excuse me. No, it's gone. It's not. I'm going to sneeze again. I think it's £6 for a ticket, but you and the videos stay up. I think it's for 3 months. And you can watch all sorts. There were some really wonderful demos last time, so that's what I'm going to be doing, and there'll be a kit available to buy as well. Okay, right, so that was a little bit of boring sewing just all the way round that. There we go. So again, we're going to go back over here, and you're just going to clip those corners. There's no reason why you couldn't make these big enough for adults as well. You could make some adult aprons quite easily. Maybe use 1/2 metre to 1/2 metres. Just clipping those corners.
Jean says it's £8 for a ticket.
£8. Sorry, lovely. I know I couldn't quite remember how much it was, but yeah, there's they've added so many more demonstrators this time. I think it was 30 demonstrators last time, but they've got 50 different demonstrators this time, and you can just go into there's sewing dens, there's embroidery, there's cross stitch, there's quilting, It's all sorts happening. So yeah, all good fun. But that's what I'm going to be doing, is the 3D hexy stuff. So you can just join in with the demo and then do it in your own fabrics, or we'll have a kit available to buy as well. So I'm going to put my hand up in the little gap. We're going to pull this whole thing through the gap. Like that. Make sure we've got all those pins out. There's one there. Got one. Thanks, Grapes. Top. There's another one somewhere. I can feel it. There it is. Make sure all those pins are out. And then you want to get something in there to turn through those points. So I do leave a gap, because it's a bigger project. Leave a gap big enough to get my hand in, just so I can turn through all of those points like that. So just run it down the seam like that. Run it down the seam to that one. Where is it? There's that corner there. So have a chat, anybody there, while I'm just turning those through.
Jane says she really enjoyed the last show.
Ah, good. I'm glad. Yeah, it was lovely that lots of you guys were there, actually, because it's always nice to talk to. It's done on Facebook. It's just like this, so you can chat away to me. You can ask me questions as we're going, all sorts. So, but yeah, the project behind me is something I was finishing up on at the weekend. This 3D hexy table runner. Right, okay. Ooh, left my scissors in there. That's not clever, is it? Just need to give it a quick press, and then we're going to top stitch it, and it's done. Okay, so I'm just going to roll that seam out all the way along, give it a good press. Like that. There we go. Any other questions there while I'm pressing?
No.
No? Nobody got any questions? Nobody's got any comments today? Did anybody do anything nice over the weekend? What sewing did you do? Anything exciting, or did you have a weekend off of sewing? There we go. So, all the way round, like that. Nearly there. Just roll out that seam. Just get it nice and neat, like that. Good press. And then right at the very bottom, you just want to make sure that you're turning in that little gap. Okay, so we're just going to turn in that gap like that. So we're making a little hem like that, and do the same this side. There we go. And then the very last job is we're just going to top stitch all the way around, and I'm going to top stitch about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. You could use a decorative stitch, you know, ideal time to play around and do a decorative stitch at this point. But we're just going to quickly top stitch all the way around, close up that gap, and we're done. So what was that? 15-20 minutes? Once you've done your cutting out, you could cut out 3 or 4, and they're ever so quick to do. Any questions there?
Jackie said she missed you this morning. Have to watch you back.
Ah, that's all right, lovely.
Linda said great little session. My tray of big one. Haven't got any little buns, but got a daughter-in-law that likes to bake.
Ah, yeah. It'd be quite easy to adapt this just for to make adult aprons. Absolutely. There we go. So I'm going to go up this side.
She made a makeup bag and started a twisted block. I think SJ is obviously what Sarah Jane did last week.
Ah, nice. That was such a cool block, wasn't it? I loved that twisted one. I thought that was really, really clever. Really clever technique. How people come up with some of these things. Yeah, no, really cool technique.
Carol asked you to sell that fabric you're using.
This one, yeah, this is called Village Life. We've got both of them. They'll be going on to, they went on Hexagonal, but we've got some of it left over. Not much, but we've got a little bit left over. So yeah, if you want some of it, it's probably going to take me a few days to get stuff on the website because we are very, very busy. But if you want it, give the shop a call. It's 02921 152 628. We'll be there pretty much all day today because we've got quite a lot to do. But we're definitely there 10 till 12 each morning. Okay, so if you if you want to, you know, want some of this, give the shop a call. Sarah will be there now, and I'll be back over there later. There we go. So almost there. Going to the bottom again. So a little, like I said, a little bit dull to watch me just top stitch. So any other questions there?
Carol said thank you.
That's all right.
Has bought herself a mystery box.
Oh, nice. Right, okay, so that's the little apron done. So you can, I won't get that over my head. Well, actually, I might do. No, not quite, not without ripping it. Okay, but you've got a little pocket. You could have do a pocket on the other side as well if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping you put a pocket both sides, but they'd become reversible, you know, so when they've done lots of painting and got this one all messy, at least they've got something clean for baking. But because obviously they're cotton, you can chuck them straight in the wash and everything. You could add some decoration to them, like on this one that I did. I just had a little bit of trim that I put on the pocket beforehand, just here. You know, just added that little bit of trim on. Just stitched it on before I did the pocket. You, like I was saying, you could put if you're doing it for a specific little one, you could put there a name or initial or something on it. You know, use fat quarters with things that they really like. You know, if it's diggers or whatever. Or I like this little animal fabric. I think it's really, really cute. It's cuter when you actually see things made up sometimes, isn't it? And I like the little sheeps. Look at the little sheeps. You know, so yeah, really nice, quick little project. I do think it would be lovely if if you did have time and you wanted to, you could donate a few to your local primary school or local kids nursery or something, you know, or the nursery in the primary school, you know, something to just to brighten up the kids' days, you know, help the teachers, you know, feel like that we are thinking of them a weeny bit, because everyone's having a bit of a tough time at the minute, aren't they? So that's kids' aprons. I don't think I've got anything. What else have I got? Right, so this week we've obviously done this today. Tomorrow we're going to do crochet meets quilting. So it's a technique that we taught ages ago actually in the shop. I think it was one of the first things we did when we opened up, and I'd forgotten about it. So yeah, I'm going to teach you that crochet meeting quilting, and then we've got a block on Wednesday, and then on Thursday Sarah's going to show you how to make this really fabulous. It's really cute little origami fabric pouch. It's so clever how it works. It's really good. And then Saturday, obviously, we've got the live on YouTube. So yeah, lots and lots going on. Lots and lots going on. Sean's made those mystery boxes live, so go for it. If you want one, you've got 24 hours. They'll be on until I come off air tomorrow. I think there's a limited stock on them. I think it's 50. We've only got 50 of them. So go for it. If you fancy one, get them while they're there. Okay. And I will see you. Is there any other questions or comments there, Drew?
Rebecca says she loves the apron, but that's it, really.
Good. So yeah, nothing else to tell you, I don't think. No, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go back and help Sarah finish off. Oh, I can't get my words out today. I've got too hot. I'm right by the radiator. I'm boiled. I'm going to go and help her finish off some orders. So I will see you tomorrow at 1, guys. Have a lovely, lovely Monday. Take care. Bye.